What if the Eurozone's third largest economy was quietly assembling one of Europe's most lethal fighting forces? What if while the world obsessed over Germany's Leopards and France's Rafales, Italy was building something far more dangerous? Not louder, not bigger, but smarter, faster, and utterly unpredictable. Here's what they're not telling you. Beneath the cobblestones of Rome, in shipyards along the Ligurian coast, and inside climate-controlled hangars near Milan, a silent revolution is unfolding. Engineers who once designed Ferrari engines now calibrate guidance systems for hypersonic interceptors. Shipbuilders famous for luxury yachts now forge stealth frigates capable of hunting submarines across 3 seas. And software architects are weaving together satellites, radars, drones, and warships into a single digital nervous system that can see threats before they cross the horizon. This is not the Italy you think you know. This is Italy rearmed, Italy reimagined, Italy reborn as a military power that fights with the precision of a surgeon and the ruthlessness of a chess grandmaster. Because the next European superpower won't announce itself with parades. It will emerge from the Mediterranean, silent, calculated, and utterly unstoppable. So, how does a country known for fashion and food become a technological juggernaut in defense? And could Italy's fusion of beauty and brutality redefine how modern wars are fought? Welcome to the new Italy, where design meets destruction and elegance hides an iron fist. For decades, Italy lived in Europe's strategic shadow. While Poland militarized its eastern border and Germany debated tank numbers, Rome played the charming southern ally, present but peripheral, relevant but rarely decisive. Then, 2025 happened. Italy's defense budget crossed 31 billion euros officially, but here's the real number: 45.3 billion euros when calculated under NATO standards. That's not just money, that's a declaration. Italy now spends over 2% of GDP on defense, matching NATO requirements for the first time in a generation. And Rome isn't stopping there. By 2028, Italy plans to hit 2.5% of GDP. By 2035, the target is 5%, the new NATO benchmark. Why? Because the Mediterranean is no longer a vacation destination. It's a battlefield. Russian submarines prowl the eastern Mediterranean. Turkish drones watch from Libyan air bases. Chinese investment locks down ports from Piraeus to Tangier. And Italy, positioned at the center of it all, realize something. If you control the Mediterranean, you control Europe's southern flank. And if you lose it, you lose everything. So Italy made a choice, not to compete with quantity, but to dominate through innovation, not to build the biggest military, but the smartest one. And they started with the part of warfare that decides everything before the first shot is fired: the sea. Before we dive deeper into Italy's silent military revolution, consider subscribing if you want more hard-hitting geopolitical analysis like this. Your support keeps this channel going. Now, let's get back to the weapons that are reshaping Europe. Deep beneath the surface of the Mediterranean, where sunlight dies and sound travels in strange, twisting paths, Italy is deploying a weapon most people will never see: the U212 near-future submarine. This isn't just a submarine, it's a ghost. Built entirely by Italian firms Fincantieri and Leonardo, the U212 NFS represents Italy's first fully domestic submarine program. No German dependency, no foreign blueprints, just Italian engineering pushed to its absolute limit. Here's what makes it terrifying. The U212 NFS uses air-independent propulsion, a fuel cell system that combines hydrogen and oxygen to generate power without burning fuel or needing surface air. Translation: this submarine can stay submerged for weeks, moving in near total silence through contested waters, where diesel boats would have to surface and reveal themselves. It gets better. The NFS integrates lithium-ion batteries, the same technology that powers electric cars, but reconfigured for underwater endurance, longer patrol times, lower acoustic signatures, less time in port, more time hunting. And when it hunts, it carries the Black Shark Advanced Heavyweight Torpedo, one of the most capable underwater weapons on Earth, designed to track, pursue, and destroy enemy submarines and surface ships with relentless precision. But the real genius is the integration. The U212 NFS operates as a system of systems, networked with underwater drones, acoustic sensor grids, and satellite feeds. It doesn't just hunt alone. It coordinates, shares data, and becomes the invisible node in a vast Mediterranean surveillance web that Italy is quietly constructing beneath the waves. 4 submarines are planned through 2032, with the first delivery expected in late 2027. And Italy isn't keeping this technology to itself. Greece, Indonesia, and potentially the Philippines are all looking at the U212 NFS as the future of non-nuclear submarine warfare. Why does this matter? Because in modern naval warfare, the side that controls the undersea domain controls the sea. And Italy just became Europe's silent arsenal. While submarines hide, frigates fight in plain sight. And Italy's FREMM EVO frigates are rewriting the rulebook. The Italian Navy operates 9 FREMM-class frigates, with the latest variant, FREMM EVO, entering service in 2029 and 2030. These aren't just ships, they're floating command centers, capable of hunting submarines, intercepting ballistic missiles, and launching precision strikes against land targets, all simultaneously. At the heart of the FREMM EVO sits a dual-band, fixed-face AESA radar system, designed for 360-degree coverage. This radar doesn't just see incoming threats, it predicts them, tracking cruise missiles, drones, and aircraft, while feeding real-time data into the SADOC-4 combat management system that orchestrates defensive layers with machine learning precision. But here's where it gets serious: counter-drone warfare. Modern naval battles aren't just about missiles anymore. They're about swarms, dozens of small, cheap, kamikaze drones that overwhelm traditional defenses. FREMM EVO integrates dedicated counter UAS capabilities and fast-reacting gun systems designed to swat drones out of the sky without wasting million-dollar missiles on $1,000 targets. And when it's time to strike back, the Teseo MK-2/E anti-ship missile, range over 350 kilometers. Guidance: dual-mode seeker combining radar and electro-optical sensors for pinpoint accuracy even in jammed environments. Target profile: ships, coastal infrastructure, airfields. Anything within range becomes vulnerable. The FREMM EVO doesn't operate alone. It networks with Italy's PPA-class patrol vessels, modular, scalable warships designed to flex between peacetime surveillance and high-intensity combat. 2 more PPAs are under construction, with delivery in 2029 and 2030 under a €700 million contract. Italy isn't just building ships, it's building a networked fleet, a distributed strike force where every vessel shares sensors, coordinates fires, and operates as part of a single adaptive combat system. And that system is about to get even more lethal. Italy's army is undergoing the largest modernization in its history. At the center of that transformation, the Lynx KF-41 infantry fighting vehicle. In January 2026, Italy received its first Lynx KF-41 vehicles as part of the A2CS Army Armored Combat System program, a massive €15 billion effort to acquire approximately 1,050 next-generation armored vehicles by 2040. This isn't an upgrade. This is a generational leap. The Lynx KF-41 combines speed, firepower, and survivability in a fully digitalized platform designed for multi-domain operations. It features modular armor, active protection systems, and advanced C4I command, control, communications, computers, and intelligence integration that turns every vehicle into a networked combat node. Italy ordered 2 variants, 5 equipped with Rheinmetall's Lance turret, and 16 with Leonardo's Hitfist 30mm turret, armed with Spike LR anti-tank missiles. The Hitfist configuration gives Italian infantry the ability to engage enemy armor at extended ranges while remaining mobile and protected. But the Lynx isn't alone. Italy is simultaneously upgrading its VBM Freccia fleet, the backbone of its mechanized brigades. The 2025 Freccia upgrade program enhances armor, integrates next-gen C4I systems, and adds hybrid power plant options for increased mobility and reduced logistical footprint. And there's more. Italy's wheeled tank destroyer, the Centauro, continues to dominate in firepower and mobility. The Centauro B2 variant mounts a stabilized 105mm gun with advanced fire control, delivering hunter-killer capability while sprinting across terrain at speeds wheeled platforms shouldn't be able to reach. It's a Predator on wheels, designed to strike fast and relocate before enemy counterfire can be coordinated. For heavy fire support, Italy is upgrading its artillery with new 155mm wheeled self-propelled howitzers, integrating long-range precision strike into a mobile, survivable package. Italy has also acquired HIMARS rocket systems, giving its army the ability to strike targets over 80 kilometers away with GPS-guided precision. The Italian army isn't just modernizing equipment, it's embracing the future of warfare. Networked, mobile, lethal. Meet the AW249 Fenice, Italy's next-generation attack helicopter, and one of the most advanced rotary wing platforms in Europe. Designed to replace the aging AW129 Mangusta, the Fenice is an 8.3-ton combat beast with a maximum payload capacity of 2.8 tons. It carries MBDA's Acheron LP and Brimstone missiles for precision anti-armor strikes, Thales FZ-275 laser-guided rockets for low-collateral urban combat, and a 20mm 3-barrel Gatling gun for close air support. But here's what sets the Fenice apart: loitering munitions integration. The AW249 can deploy small kamikaze drones from tubes mounted on its stub wing, allowing it to hover safely while drones scout ahead, identify targets, and strike with pinpoint accuracy. This is manned-unmanned teaming in action, a capability that distinguishes the Fenice from competitors like the AH-1Z Viper or T-129 ATAC. Italy has ordered 48 AW249 helicopters in a program worth 4.6 billion euros, with deliveries running through 2032. The first 19 aircraft are being upgraded to full operational capability, FOC standard, while 29 new helicopters will be delivered in FOC configuration from the start. The Fenice isn't just for Italy. It's already attracting export interest from Algeria and other nations looking for a European alternative to American attack helicopters. But Italy's aviation ambitions don't stop with helicopters. Rome is a founding partner in the Global Combat Air Program, GCAP, a trilateral effort with the United Kingdom and Japan to develop a sixth-generation stealth fighter by 2035. GCAP brings together BAE Systems, Leonardo, and Mitsubishi Heavy Industries in an equal partnership to create a next-generation combat aircraft with advanced sensors, open architecture mission system, AI-driven battlefield coordination, and a revolutionary power plant using advanced cooling and additive manufacturing. For Italy, GCAP is more than a fighter program. It's a strategic investment in technological sovereignty and industrial capacity. Leonardo's role ensures Italian aerospace expertise remains at the cutting edge for decades to come. And with a joint headquarters based in the UK, GCAP strengthens defense ties across 3 continents: Europe, Asia, and the Indo-Pacific. The program is expected to create thousands of high-skilled jobs and position Italy as a key player in the future of global air combat. In November 2025, Leonardo unveiled something extraordinary: the Michelangelo Dome, Italy's next-generation integrated air and missile defense system designed to counter hypersonic weapons, drone swarms, and ballistic missiles. The Michelangelo Dome isn't a single weapon. It's a multi-layered shield that links satellites, radar grids, AI-driven command networks, and interceptor batteries across air, land, sea, and space. Think of it as Italy's Iron Dome, but designed for the full spectrum of modern threats. At its core, advanced AESA radars capable of detecting and tracking multiple threat types simultaneously. In December 2025, Leonardo won a contract to develop 4 next-generation ballistic defense radars, 2 ground-based radars, and 2 mobile long-range radars, using cutting-edge gallium nitride technology for extended detection ranges. These radars feed data into AI-powered command systems that anticipate hostile actions and automatically coordinate defensive measures, cutting response times from minutes to milliseconds. For interception, Italy is expanding its air defense arsenal with additional SAMP/T next-generation batteries armed with Aster 30 and Aster 15 missiles. The Aster family uses a revolutionary guidance system called PIF, Pilotage on Force, combining aerodynamic control surfaces with miniature lateral thrusters for terminal phase maneuvers exceeding 60 G. This allows Aster missiles to intercept agile, maneuvering warheads that conventional interceptors can't touch. Italy is also deploying CAM-ER, Common Anti-Air Modular Missile, Extended Range, systems with soft vertical launch technology that reduces thermal and acoustic signatures, making launches harder to detect. And for short-range defense, the Griffo Shored system provides mobile air defense against drones and low-flying aircraft. The Michelangelo Dome is scheduled for partial rollout in 2026, with full operational capability by 2028. Italy has already begun discussions with several European nations about joining the project, creating the foundation for a pan-European integrated air defense network. Leonardo's CEO Roberto Cingolani framed it bluntly: Europe can no longer rely on slow decision-making as threats accelerate. The Michelangelo Dome is Italy's answer, a system designed to see, think, and strike faster than any adversary. Behind every weapon, every ship, every radar system stands Italy's defense industrial base, and two names dominate: Leonardo and Fincantieri. Leonardo, Italy's aerospace and defense giant, generated over 27% of Italian defense exports in 2024, followed by Fincantieri at 22.62%. Together, they represent the backbone of Italian military power, designing, building, and exporting cutting-edge systems to allies around the world. Italian defense firms are heavily export-oriented, with 68.2% of sales in 2023 going to foreign markets. Italy exports to NATO allies, EU partners, and strategic customers in the Middle East, Asia, and Latin America. In 2024, Italy authorized 8.436 billion euros in defense exports, a 35% increase over 2023. This export success isn't just about profit. It's about influence. When Qatar buys Italian frigates equipped with Leonardo radars and Aster missiles, Rome gains strategic leverage in the Gulf. When Indonesia considers Italian submarines, Italy strengthens ties in the Indo-Pacific. And when Poland, Nigeria, and Austria buy Italian training aircraft and helicopters, Italian defense technology becomes embedded in allied forces worldwide. Leonardo and Fincantieri aren't just building weapons, they're building partnerships and ensuring Italy remains indispensable to European and NATO security for decades to come. So, what if the country you thought made only pizza and Porsches was quietly assembling a military that could rival anyone in Europe? Italy's transformation is real. It's happening right now. And it's not about size, it's about precision, integration, and ruthless efficiency. From submarines gliding silent beneath the Mediterranean, to frigates armed with 350-kilometer strike missiles, from armored brigades equipped with AI, linked fighting vehicles to attack helicopters teeming with kamikaze drones, from 6th-generation stealth fighters under development to an integrated air defense dome capable of swatting hypersonic missiles from the sky. Italy isn't trying to be the biggest, it's trying to be the smartest, and in modern warfare, that's the only thing that matters. While Europe debates, Italy builds. While others hesitate, Italy innovates. And while the world's attention drifts north and east, Italy is positioning itself as the silent power that controls Europe's most contested sea. The Renaissance nation has applied its obsession with beauty, craft, and precision to the business of war. And the result is a military that doesn't announce itself with parades, but makes adversaries think twice before crossing the line. So next time you picture Italy, don't just see vineyards and ancient ruins. See the submarines beneath the waves. See the radars scanning the sky. See the engineers in climate-controlled labs designing the weapons that could decide Europe's next war. Because beneath the elegance, behind the art and architecture, lies a nation that remembers how to fight. And this time, it's fighting smarter than anyone else. That's Italy's military transformation. And Europe is only beginning to understand what it means. If you found this deep dive valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for more geopolitical and defense analysis. Drop a comment below. Do you think Italy's transformation will reshape European security? Let's discuss. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.